With the latest from the Dove Newsroom, I'm Demi DeSoto. Thank you for joining us. Well, the House of Representatives took a first important step to rebuilding the U.S. healthcare markets. Greg Walden, chairman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, held a hearing on fixing the current healthcare system under the Affordable Care Act. Walden discussed the legislation that he will be introducing to ensure patients with pre-existing conditions will always have access to affordable health insurance. He had this to say.
There have been multiple pieces of legislation since Obamacare was enacted that have received Democrat and Republican votes, and actually signed by the president to repeal problems in Obamacare. Those became law.
Congressman Walden also announced he will be hosting a live telephone town hall event on Monday, February 6th from his Washington, D.C. office. To sign up, visit his website, walden.house.gov. Well, Salem's reaction to Governor Brown's actions. Governor Kate Brown violated the new federal order from President Trump. The governor ordered Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum to bring legal action to oppose the federal government's recently announced immigration executive order. State Senator Brian Boquist, a Republican from Dallas, Oregon, talks about President Donald Trump's executive order on immigration and the governor's action.
Everybody said this building was seized up with these issues, and I frankly haven't seen that seizing up. What I have seen, though, is that for whatever reason, instead of trying to work through issues with the present administration, we have members and statewide members, not of the legislature, but of our congressional delegation, and of the governor, who are frankly endangering Oregonians by their actions and endangering our opportunities in the future for economic development.
In addition, Governor Brown broadened Oregon's 30-year-old law prohibiting law enforcement from treating undocumented Oregonians as criminals. Now all state agencies must comply with her order. Well, the Oregon Court of Appeals has affirmed a decision to allow Costco Wholesale to build a store in Central Point. The court issued the ruling without an opinion this week, and apparently ending a 2-year legal struggle that began after a planning commission approved a permit for the construction of a 160,000 square foot warehouse and gas station. Central Point Community Development Director Tom Humphrey says Costco could start construction in just a matter of a few weeks. According to a legislative analysis, the Oregon Department of Transportation and the state's cities and counties need an extra $1.3 billion each year for transportation work. The analysis researched by lawmakers says that the funding is necessary to preserve roads and bridges, ease congestion, and bolster public transportation. Cities estimate what could be an additional $3.7 billion needed to deal with backlog road and other transportation work as well. All right, let's take a look at the regional weather forecast. As we do, we'll start off with Northern California. We'll see rain throughout the period. Temperatures pretty much in the 40-degree range overnight, getting up as far as 50 by Sunday during the day in Northern Cal. As we look at the Klamath Basin, a little bit of rain for the next couple days, nights in the mid-30s, daytime in the low 40s, and then the sun comes back out on Sunday with a break between systems. As we look at the high desert region in central Oregon, rain throughout the period, overnight temperatures in the mid-30s, daytime temperatures around the mid-40s or so for the central Oregon region. The Oregon coast, rain throughout the period, temperatures in the mid-40s to upper 40s at first, and then dropping below 40 towards Sunday. Daytime temperatures around 50 to 52 on Saturday and Sunday with plenty of rain. Up in the Portland area, mainly rain. It rains in the plains of Portland, and that it does. 48 on Saturday, 43 on Sunday, and temperatures overnight mild as well. For southern Oregon, we'll see rain throughout the period too, off and on heavy at times. We'll see mid-40s at best overnight, and we'll see mid-50s on average Saturday and Sunday. And that's a look at the latest from the Dove Newsroom. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us for Mornings on the Dove here on the Dove TV and all of your electronic devices.